Hello everyone, welcome back to BBC News with Nurul Hidayah. Let's turn to extraordinary pictures now from North America, where tens of millions of people have been warned about potentially dangerous air quality as intense wildfires burn across Canada. A haze hangs over much of northern US, with some cities, including New York there, briefly reporting the worst air quality of any major city in the world. Much of the smoke is coming from Quebec, where 195 are burning. Canadian officials say the country is bracing for its worst wildfire season on record. Let's talk now to the environmental researcher and author of The Planet on Fire, Laurie Leben, who joined us live now on the program. And welcome. The footprint for this fire is quite enormous, isn't it?
It is, and in many ways, they're unprecedented. And we're seeing this in every single fire season. Wildfires in parts of North America are not unusual, but the way they are burning, the severity, the number of them, that's the unusual thing here. And it's being driven, we think, by the climate crisis.
In terms of the health risk, it is very difficult for people to actually protect themselves from this, isn't it?
Exactly. And what this does is remind us that at the end of the day, the climate crisis is a health crisis. The things that are burning now across North America will be breathed in by people in cities like New York, and that will have a very negative health impact. So we must remember in all of the big abstract science, that's often how it feels, that at the end of the day, the impacts of the climate crisis are health
You
impacts.
reference constantly the climate crisis. Is it your view? We are absolutely seeing more of these events all of the time. We had, for example, the summer has within the UK. Do you connect all of these things?
Yeah, the climate crisis is making the world warmer. So we get more of the heat extremes like the ones you mentioned in the UK. It's making things drier, so we get more of these wildfires. And we must remember not just that the impact of that is then on our health, but that at root, this is coming from carbon pollution. And there has been some scientific work that's drawn the direct line between wildfires in North America and the carbon pollution that fossil fuel companies have put into the atmosphere. And those companies still are very intransigent in moving towards renewables, which we need to do.
Larry, just a quick final word in terms of everything we're seeing with these fires, and we're at the start of the wildfire season, so it is concerning how long does this stuff stay in the atmosphere being breathed by
They can be
people?
very persistent. It's the same types of small particles that people have impacting their health in cities that come from vehicles and so on. And one of the big concerns here is that we're about to enter the El Nino part of the weather cycles around the world that will make the world even hotter. So the wildfires that we will probably see coming next, they've got to be the final reminder of the need for us to push back against those interests like fossil fuel companies that are not getting on top of the root causes of this problem.
Sorry, we have you leave it. There's a busy afternoon here, but thanks so much for joining us on the program. Thank you for everyone. See you on the next news.